This fall of 2015, over 100 freshmen were enrolled in Honors 2000, the Leadership and Service Colloquium, their first taste of academic life in the Honors College at East Carolina University. The Honors College has developed a series of colloquia for its students centered around the university's core teachings of leadership, service, and scholarship. In this course, freshman students were split into separate groups and paired with local nonprofit organizations. They were then challenged to identify needs within the agencies and then to develop service projects based on those needs. Some freshman groups participated in more traditional physical service, such as the Crossroads Community Shelter, where students assisted with multiple facility repairs, including the total painting makeover of transitional housing at the shelter. At the Hope Lodge, a temporary residence for patients suffering from cancer, students undertook major repairs on the ground's gazebo. Students working with Habitat for Humanity not only volunteered their time on site, but are also planning for a benefit concert next semester. Other groups used this course to serve with the elderly citizens of Pitt County. The Golden Living Center group collaborated with the retirement facility for 2 different fundraisers for toys for toddlers and toiletries for other local assisted living facilities. The Pitt County Council on Aging utilized ECU students' tech savvy by establishing a social media presence for the organization, including a revamped website and a Twitter account. Some organizations focused less on human needs and more on those of the environment and our fellow animal inhabitants. The Humane Society's group donated animal caretaking supplies, repainted the building in which cats are housed, and held a raffle to benefit the agency. Another group worked with Help Them Last, or Love a Sea Turtle, participating in the Paint the Drain campaign. They painted 109 storm drains to spread the word that our actions upstream have an impact on sea turtles downstream in the ocean. Students serving with the Sound Rivers Foundation went into local high schools to present on conservation and other environmental issues, as well as serving at the annual Oyster Roast. Working with Cultivate Greenville, a local organization focused on healthy living and sustainability, students prepared the agency's multiple gardens for winter crops and rebuilt a recently damaged greenhouse. Speaking of using food as a means to spread awareness and engage the community, some groups did just that, as with Campus Kitchen and the Center for Family Violence Prevention, who both held baked goods sales on ECU's campus, with the proceeds benefiting their partnered organizations. Students also supported the local chapter of Stop Human Trafficking by hosting a successful percentage night at a nearby Chick-fil-A restaurant. Operation Reentry, a nonprofit devoted to assisting veterans, worked with the Honors College students as they trick-or-treated for canned goods, the results of which yielded over 600 non-perishable items to feed homeless veterans. Students working with the local food bank served in various ways, including sorting foods on site, hosting a food drive, a percentage night, and initiating an ECU summer class to supplement the season's lowered volunteer hours. Other freshman groups instigated community-engaged fundraising efforts, like that of the Ronald McDonald House, where students hosted a major paper towel drive to donate to the facility that temporarily houses the families of sick hospital patients. The group working with the Salvation Army hosted a sock drive for donations to the secondhand store, hoping to warm the feet of our community. Working with the Drew Steele Center, students hosted a bingo night to engage participants in education about individuals with disabilities. The group working with Picasso, or the Pitt County AIDS Service Organization, ran a Trash for Cash drive, where they AIDS myth-busted door-to-door on campus while collecting donations for disposing of residents' garbage. And always hoping to promote success and initiative in the kids of Pitt County, several groups volunteered with children-geared organizations. Students working with Building Hope developed an SAT boot camp for high school students to prepare them for college applications. Another group served with Go Science, a children's STEM outreach program where they hosted interactive showcases and planned speakers for casual student science cafe talks. At the 3rd Street Community Center, freshmen planned weekly themed activities for children which they paired with nutritional education, sending the kids home each week with a free full meal purchased under $10 to cook with their families. One student group worked with the literacy volunteers of Pitt County, creating educational board games and activities for tutors and students in order to facilitate reading lessons. These freshmen attended weekly classes where they learned how to take the first steps to be the kind of leaders that this nation needs, those who put others before themselves. They will now continue their education in the Honors College, being able to take away the valuable lessons of organization, professional communication, the joy of service, and open-minded relationships with people of varied backgrounds.